Hello everyone, this is Whistle Brony here, and I am back to making more videos. I am back to YouTube, and what I am doing, not sure. Right, so anyway, I'm basically back from vacation, so if you guys didn't know, I was gone for 3 weeks, which is a huge freaking, lot of time to hang out with my family and friends all the way down though. Okay, so I've been gone for 3 weeks and I had such a great time though. It was really awesome. It was a lot of fun. I had such a great time. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff to tell you guys about. I'm back to making more videos. I already said that. Okay, so forgive me in this video if I ramble a lot or if I talk too much or anything or I don't make sense half the time. I am really tired because we just got back from vacation. Well, not just got back, not like the second after, but this this Sunday on this according week, on the 9th, we finally got back to, me and my family finally got back to our homes and everything. Just got done packing, and it feels so good to be back. It feels so good to be back home and to know everything's still in place, everything's, A-okay and everything, and yeah, pretty much. So there are some new games I am going to, there are still, there are some games I am gonna get in, hopefully will get soon for my birthday. It's nothing really much because I'm a big saver when it comes to money. That's how I've always been in playing general and with video games. I'm a really big saver and I save a lot of money for these kinds of things. But yeah, that's how I save money basically. I just pretty much I don't even touch it. I don't let anyone know it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm not the type of person that just sits and spends it all on a dime. I've never been that person anyway. Gosh. Gosh. Hey, Gosh. How you doing, boy? Doing good. I got my dog here. Let me see. Hi, Gosh. Say hi. I don't know if I can show you guys, but here's my dog. Say hi, Ghost. Hey, Ghost. Doing good, Ghost? Got this dirt all over his face. Ugh. Don't know what you did. Were you eating mud, Ghost? Huh? What are you doing? Oh, I get, Ghost. Get. Go on, Ghost. Have fun. That's pretty much my dog. Pretty much my best friend. Oh man, it may be wild and a pain in the butt sometimes, but oh man, love that dog. Let me adjust his camera a little bit more, because apparently when you move things, they also mess it up. Okay, that should be good though. But yeah, I had such a great time going there, and oh man, there was a lot of fun. I'm 17 now actually. When I got back, hooray for me! Basically 17, and I don't really feel that much different, of course, as some of the others, but oh man, it's such a great time. Me and my family went to the Seattle Space Needle, actually, in Seattle, and that was really cool and an awesome experience. I had such a great time, though. It was really overwhelming to me, because it was, crowded, and there was, of course, a lot of people at the observation deck and everything. But I had such a great, it was like a lot of fun. The food was phenomenal. I mean, oh my goodness, that American burger. Holy crap! Okay, so, oh man, the fries were just awesome. Everything was just phenomenal, delicious. Oh man, that burger was probably the biggest burger I've ate, and also the freaking messiest. We went to the brunch at the brunch menu because we weren't too sure what the lunches were gonna be, and oh man, it's insane how expensive it is now to get up there. It was like without the a reservation, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. After you don't call in online or something, say, hey, can I get a table, registering or whatever it's called. Like for the people who don't do that, it just costs it costs like 25 per person now. That's just for the That's just to get to the elevator alone. I don't know if it costs you to go to the observation deck. I don't really know, but it was pretty cool. The observation deck was, of course, crowded, and we got outside and we got a view, and it was really cool sitting down and to have the floor turn slowly. It was really nice and cool. Even though you couldn't felt it, I felt it a little bit because, I mean, I'm that type of person that just feels anything that moves slowly. I can still feel it. But anyway, it was really cool. I looked out and you could see the point of view of Seattle and the whole valley of it all, and it was really cool and really nice and fascinating. We walked around a little bit in Seattle, and I didn't really like it. It wasn't as I kind of thought it was for some reason back in, like, about a couple years ago when I went to Seattle, because I went to it before, and I was like, it was like about 2 or 3 years ago. I was like 14, 15 at the time, like back when I had maybe Fraps, I'm not too sure, but I went to it one time. It was like, oh man, this is so cool, I want to live here one day. And now when I kind of got back to it, and when we got to the ferry dock, I was like, no. The main reason why was because there was a lot of, I don't want to pick names here or anything, but there was a lot of crowds. It was kind of making me nervous. A lot of weird kind of people. I mean, I don't want to be picky or get too deep into this kind of stuff, but anyway, as we were kind of walking by, I mean, I could tell that there were a lot of homeless people, and I did sure feel bad for them, but there was a lot of homeless people. There's a lot of people just smoking on the Huffy Puffy cigarettes, which is just gross, and there's just like a lot of weird stuff going on. The grossest thing I've had, okay, this is only happened to me. This has only happened once, and this is just only one time thing. And if you have a diet or if you're eating something, I suggest you swallow it, gobble it up, just stop and just, put your food aside. And if you're really full, or if you don't want to eat, or if you want to eat, don't eat it right now as I say this, or skip it to whatever. You can just, I'm not too sure exactly what timeline it's going to be for the video. But anyway, this is an actual warning to you guys, okay? You got to be ready for this, because this is going to be the grossest freaking crap I've had, or pretty much I've seen. Okay, so as we were walking by, me and my family were, there's like these, the places or the street bus stops where you sit down and there's the wall coverings or whatever. Well, apparently as we were walking down there was poop just sitting there. And I mean, like, everywhere. There's freaking trash everywhere. There's shit on the floor. It's really disgusting and gross. And I was like, who the hell does that? That's really, really disgusting. Okay, but anyway, back to the concession. I'm getting way off topic already. So, yeah, we went to the Space Needle for me and my twin brother's birthday. Yes, I have a twin brother, by the way, but that's for another video in the future. But I went to the Space Needle with my brother, Justin, my twin brother, and that was a lot of fun. I went to see my grandparents. I went to the beach, which was pretty cool, but we didn't really go there as much. I got to see my brother again, which was really nice. Me and my family got me and Justin a cake, which was really delicious. It was a 2-layer cake. I don't know, I might post it on Instagram sometime. I do have an Instagram account now, so hopefully when I have the time, I can upload that to my Instagram account, because I really want to use it, and I haven't been using it lately. I just made an account, and I haven't done with it yet. So anyway, I went to the Space Needle, went to the beach, went to saw my grandparents. I went to see a couple of movies. I saw, what's it called? That old movie, Young Frankenstein. I want to pronounce it correctly. Young. My throat's always goofing up. It was called Young. I can't spell it correctly or say it right, but it was called Young Frankenstein, and I think it was back from the 60s. Now, if you don't know what, I'm sure you know what Young Frankenstein is, but if you don't know what it is, it's basically a joke or funny class off of the classic Frankenstein story, and it was just, I gotta admit, it was like one point where I just had to laugh at it, but it was really interesting. I did enjoy that one. It was an old classical movie from the I don't know, like early 70s, late 60s, no, not, something like that. I'm not really too sure exactly, but my grandmother showed me it, and I was like, hey, this is a good movie. It was pretty fun. And it was a great movie. There's also Legend of Tarzan, which I watched with my family and grandparents as well, and I didn't really like it too much. To me, it just seemed to be too cliche and too teenage type theme to me. I don't know, some of my friends said, hey, this was a great movie. It's like, oh, I might as well give it a shot, but after seeing it, I was just like, no, I mean, it wasn't, like, terrible. It wasn't the worst movie ever, but it was like, okay, whatever. It did seem to be kind of like they didn't, because at first I thought it was going to be a remix of the classic cartoon of Tarzan by Disney from the 1990s, if you remember that one, the original Tarzan. But anyway, I gotta admit, it was, there were some things that were, I gotta admit, that were okay with it. But anyway, I don't want this video to get too off topic. There was also, what else was there? Oh yeah, I actually went fishing. I'm sorry, I have to think this in my head as I'm talking about it, because to me, I either have to talk about something or think about it and then talk about it. I can't talk about something and think about it as I can talk about it as I think about it, but I can't, think of different things. I don't know why. I'm weird that way. I have autism, okay? Hush. I'm not the best, but I am, I don't know, just a person. But anyway, I actually went fishing with my dad, and that was really cool. I was really nervous at first, because it's just, I don't know, just the thought of being in the middle of the ocean, like really, you're just right in the middle of the ocean for freaking miles. That's scary to me. That makes me nervous, because if you need help or you need radio service, you're done. I mean, if you're drowned, oh well, you're freaking drowned. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, you can't call services or calling the militaries because of I don't know, how vast the ocean is, and there's no cities around for like a million miles or freaking whatever. The only way you're gonna probably survive in the ocean is a fisherman or someone somehow saves you, or the U.S. Navy somehow. It's just, or a cargo bob or whatever. Cargo ship comes sailing by, maybe you get saved by then. But oh man, just the thought of being in the ocean, that's just how vast it is and how deep it is, that's really nerve-wracking. But anyway, yeah, I went fishing. I caught three big fishies, not giant fishies, but about this big and this thick, I believe. I'm not really too sure, but I did catch some fish, and my dad actually took a picture on his phone of me killing the fish and me giving a two thumbs up on me on the boat. So it wasn't really as cold as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be freezing cold, but me and my dad went and we did salmon, and that was a lot of fun. There was one moment where well, I wasn't like seasick, but I was just like getting really lightheaded. And I was like, oh god, I have to sit down. And my dad's like, I don't blame you. Go ahead and sit down if you need to, or whatever. Okay, so there's still a lot of things I do need to talk about. A lot of things, not a lot of things I need to talk about, but there are quite a couple of things that I do want to say and tell you guys about to give more information about me as a person in general and why I have some issues and, kind of, just a little bit more backstory about me. Not like my family or anything, but like some conditions of what I have and stuff or whatever, like autism for an example. You probably know that, but if you don't, I do. But anyway, I don't want this video to be too long. I don't want this video to be just me rambling along over and over again. And again, like I said in the beginning, I am tired, I'm exhausted. We just got back and I'm basically exhausted, I'm tired, and again, I guess I kind of rambled a little too much, and I just, I don't know, I'm a talkative person, but it's weird because I kind of I don't know why, but I forget a lot or whatever. But anyway, that's all for this video. I'm not gonna really explain any more stuff like I will in the future, and I will talk about new stuff, but anyway, I'm not really gonna make this, I don't want this video to be any longer, because again, I don't wanna waste you guys' time, but just basically I wanna just let you guys know real quick that I'm back to making more videos, and I'm ready to do more YouTube, and just, if any of you guys that have been bored, or if you guys have been waiting for me, I mean, even if no one's there at the moment, even if no one's watching my videos at this point, I still believe that, well, there is a point, because someone will see it someday. If you're posting something online, or you give a sign, or your story goes so vast that, like, for instance, Christopher Columbus, for an example, then eventually someone does know, even if no one ever knew about Columbus or whatever. That's just an example. Or Washington, or, this is just an example here. But anyway, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and even if no one did watch it, and even if you, and if you guys are glad I'm back, I do appreciate you guys waiting for so long, and I do appreciate you guys taking your time and patience, and just thank you guys for being polite, patient, and been waiting for me and understanding. Even if no one's there, I know that someone always is someday. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, leave a like, leave a comment, hit subscribe for more, and I'll see you all sooner. Oh crap, what's my mic? I'll see you all sooner or later. Bye bye. Bye.